Hello, welcome to today's build stream. So today we are going to build a Space65 CyberVoyager. Basically that's the R2 of Space65. Let me take some time to share my Twitch stream. Wait a second. Anyway, so this is to test the new switch puller. Hello, welcome. I'm going to build the Space65 soon, and right now I'm just doing some switch pulling. So I'm testing the newest Gateron switch puller. You can also call it switch eater or switch cannon. So I believe this one will be available on several vendors soon. One of the vendor I really like is the Prime KB. Oh. I think this one is probably functionality less than the feeling. So you can see this one, it's a Gateron switch puller, and you have a button. Actually it's a switch, so you can swap to different keycaps on your own. And in the bottom there's a puller that will grab the switch, and you can basically grab the switch, then press the button and just push it. I believe this is good for all kinds of MX switch. So this is not the Space65, this is actually the AnyPro 2 that I'm trying to desolder and solder for one of my clients. Okay. It's super efficient to desolder everything, and also remove all the keycaps and switches by using this one. Okay. Now it's time for our start today, which is the Space65 CyberVoyager. Okay, so let's unbox this one. So this is the case, the box. we have Space65 CyberVoyager. Yeah, so basically we want to make sure we test the PCB, and also we have all the washers for screwing stabilizers, and we can have different layout. I believe we just use the normal layout, but I will need to confirm with my client. Hey Stefan. Yeah, so I will first ask you a question, whether you will actually just go this normal layout, or do you want to do like split backspace or other stuff, because we can potentially have different way of doing it. And we have a bit of foam. We have the PCB. Okay, we will probably need to test that. And we have our keyboard here. So let's take a look. So this is the ocean colorway Space65. So you can see the ocean colorway, which is a dark blue colorway. Yeah, I will probably make sure I can put on the filter first. Yeah, so let's not do it. So we will also have the toolbox for all the tools that we need. So let's see what we have here. So we have the bump on. We have some replacement of the LED underglow. Okay, I think we had more bump-ons we need to insert. We also have the tooling that we will need to screw that in. Yeah, it's super nice. We have a screwdriver for the Space65. So this is the screwdriver that we will need. We also have some screws. We also have the diffuser for the LED. And we also have the tweezer to test the PCB. And also the washer for the stabilizers. I think we already have the washer for the stabilizers we will need to use on our PCB. So let's put it aside and make sure we install the bump on first. Okay, let's put on the bump on first. Well, I'm lying. I shouldn't put the bump on first because we will have the screw at the last that we will need to screw the screw first, then put the bump on. But we still can do the first 2 bump ons that doesn't really cover the screws. Okay, so what we will need is basically the plate and also the plate form. So that's what we'll need to install. So we will first, okay, so we will see this is the LED light diffuser, which is magnetic attached to the case. Yeah, let's unscrew the case so we can get the plate. So we have this form underneath. Hello. So I'm unboxing the Space65 right now. So this is the bottom case. We actually have the battery slot. Battery slot. Yeah. So if you don't really have the battery, it actually comes with a form that's just insert that. And this is a piece of foam that goes underneath. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? So I changed my place to work on the boards into my garage, so that makes it easier to put things aside. So I have much more space. Yeah, the only problem is I probably cannot do it on the night because it's so cold. But I guess I can just like wear a lot of layers. Yeah, that's my car, which is a Tesla. You're right. Yeah. So I used to have a Camaro. No, this is not that powerful. It's a Model 3. And I just got the long range version that gives me the longest range. And it's not that bad performance either. I think the 0-60 is 5 seconds. So it's basically similar as my V8 Camaro. Yeah, I cannot imagine like just the electric car can be that fast. Okay, so we get the plate and the plate form unscrewed from the top case. So this top case we actually have the diffuser. Yeah, it's really easy to drop the diffuser. Yeah, so this is the side diffuser. When you have the light on, it will actually bleed through the side. So we don't really need the case for now. Okay, so let's work on the PCB. So we have this PCB that we will need to test first, and we will have to open that. Okay, so let me grab my scissor. Okay, so I will try not to break the PCB while I'm opening that. Okay, so that's the purple PCB. So we can see the side LED that will light up. And also there will be some underglow. Actually, this is probably not underglow, that may be the RGB to shine through up, that will show up on the LED panel. Okay, so we are going to do the PCB test first, because that's always needed. You don't want to have a bad PCB that's not working. So it comes with the tweezer that we will need to use, and we will use our software to test. Okay, let me see if it has via or not. Okay. Looks like it didn't have the VIA software or VIA compatibility. So I will check out later to see if I can flash a firmware for the client. So I believe the client wants the regular space. Okay, now we will do the alpha. Yeah, I really like when you can have all the tools that help you to debug things, detect things, that you don't have any excuse that, okay, I don't have the tweezer, I cannot test it. And when the PCB is broken, you're out of solution. And if you try to find the manufacturer at the time, you already soldered. They will not do anything for you. Okay, so this may be the function key. So in order to test function key, we probably need two tweezers. So one tweezer here and another tweezer, okay, to test number. Okay, so it's all good. Yeah, if I'm Taker types, I don't really need to test PCB because people will give me another one for free, right? Okay, so what we are doing now is lube the stabilizers. Okay, stabilizers, let's see. So guess what the stabilizers today is? Let's try the command. So we are going to a very thick one, which is the Tangerine colorway stabilizers. For the Tangerine switch, the client is preparing. Okay, this guy. And we will use Krytox 205G0 to loop that. Let me spam some channel for this one. Yeah, let me see if the Gray Studio one has any self-promote channel. Okay, I don't think they really have. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I never watched their channel anyway. Okay, so what we are going to use today is 1.6.25 and 3.2U. And let's try to use the Band-Aid mode. Yeah, so the stabilizers, if you look at, this is the housing color, this is the stem color, and you will see what the switch we are using today. So we are going to use switch from TKC, and that's the Tangerine switch. So this is 67 gram bottom out weight for a Durac linear switch, and they are just like perfect match. So we don't really need all because we are 65%, but we will need most of them, except one pair of housing and stem. Nowadays I like to organize everything while I'm doing work, so I don't need to clean up the mess afterwards, because so many mess up to clean. Yeah, actually I will probably just use what they have, the washer from the Gray Studio package. So the tools they have a bunch of small packaging. Okay, they are broken. Yeah, I don't think they are good quality case anyway, but they have the washer. I will probably use that. Okay, let's try to loop the steps. Yeah, the Tangerine with the Tangerine steps, they are like really good match. So look at these two. Well, that's not like perfect match because it's not transparent housing, but it's basically under seam. So Steve, yeah, Steve. So do we want to go the split backspace or regular backspace? And also, do we want to go stepped caps lock or regular caps lock? You know, I actually get used to the split backspace. Probably all the future board, if they are not hot swap, I will go the split backspace. The only thing is I cannot really go back to the regular MacBook keyboard because they actually don't have easy key remap that give me all the keys I need if I try to go split backspace on MacBook keyboard. Yeah, the only thing I don't really like these three steps, they are not transparent or semi-translucent. So it's really hard to see like how much lube I already applied. Okay, so scammer, time to stop them again. Yeah, I wish Twitch can do some auto ban on the scammer or spammer. I feel like they probably have tons of data, like how Gmail can actually mark email as spam. But I don't know what Twitch is up to do right now. I feel like they were growing a lot during last year, during the COVID time. But none can beat the GameStop growth on the stock market. Yeah, I was wondering which one is overvalued, game stock price or TGR V2? Because I don't really see people saying like TGR V2, Jane V2 is the best typing keyboard. But the price was like skyrocket. I mean, I don't personally really use any TGR product yet, so I cannot really speak of that. I bet the quality is definitely good, but nowadays you don't really have bad quality on the keyboard world, unless you are not careful buying things or you are just entering the hobby. Yeah, so I think when I enter the hobby, most of the things I try to find is massive products, or maybe like a lot of people already try to buy, or maybe big group buy, like unlimited group buys. But the more I enter into the hobby, I know like sometimes you want the better quality, you may want to find smaller runs. Yeah, I actually wonder what would be the best time to stream, because I think I have time during Saturday afternoon, but not like a lot of people have time to watch stream during this time, because over the weekend you probably have some fun activity to do already, like you don't want to stay at home watch stream again, or you may have family to accompany with. So I wonder if I should go more on the weekday stream. Yeah, the only thing on weekday stream is I usually finish dinner after 7:30 here, so it could be so late for East Coast people. Yeah, so it's really hard to balance. Unless I don't really need to work, that could be a different story. But I really noticed the weekday night or weekday afternoon stream has much more audience than the weekends one. So I might consider changing it, because actually my schedule is pretty flexible. I just find like over the weekend I have more time to prepare everything, and during the weekdays I probably will be working before the stream, so like the stream is less well prepared. But yeah, even working from home you still have work to do, so it's not like you can go anytime. So currently among all the clients' keyboards that I need to build, it finally come to a duplicate product. Can you guess what kind of product that is? Or at least like from which vendor? Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the music loudness so that when I speak it didn't really cover me, but also while I'm not speaking it's not like quiet silence. So what's your weekend plan other than watching my stream right now? Like any other plan tomorrow? Okay, so the last one also looped well. Let me grab the paper towel to clean my hands. Okay, so it's the Band-Aid mode time. Okay, so we are going to have Band-Aid here for the backspace. We will also have Band-Aid for Enter key. So after apply Band-Aid, you will see the split backspace is covered. But if you really want to change later, you can just remove the Band-Aid. It's not a big deal. So the benefit of Band-Aid mode is give a little bit soft bottom out on the larger key like Shift, Enter, Backspace. So you don't really hear like plastic sound when the stem of the stabilizers hitting the PCB. Okay, now the question is which one is the 7U? Yeah, I don't think this PCB didn't really tell. Actually not 7U, 66.25U. Yeah, so luckily you can do the testing. So this one doesn't really fit, this one fit, this one doesn't have. So we will actually go leftmost, rightmost on this one. Yeah, if I'm wrong, we will find out later, and I have desolder gun. I wish I don't really use that. Okay. So now we need to screw that match. The stabilizer screws. So let's go from the space bar because that's the most confusing one. So once we figure out this one, the other ones are easier. Okay, we need the screws. And also the washer. So this type of washer is hard to see after you get it out. Yeah, that's why I actually prefer the red ones, if I can do. But it also means it's less obvious when you put the washer under the PCB. Okay, all the screws are not magnetic. I really hate that. So Teha Types stopped uploading videos. Yeah, I think he stopped uploading the VODs to YouTube, but I think he still remember. No, actually he uploads. Yeah, but he's spending more time on his latest video of how to loop switches. Yeah, I think he's really busy. You know, the board I work with be a 65% ergo. Like the designer want to send a prototype, actually not prototype, the production version to Teha Types for free to send it. And Teha took like a week to respond to my email. Yeah, if I get an email saying like you will get a free product, I probably will reply immediately. Maybe I'm being just cheap. But yeah. What else are you doing per day if you are Teha Types? Oh, actually, you know what? Teha Types may not put the video on Teha Types channel anymore. He probably put on Teha Tapes, so that's another channel. So maybe if you didn't follow on that channel, you don't really see that. Yeah, he just changed where he put the video. So the Teha Types itself will probably just do all the regular video that he do outside of stream. And Teha Tapes will be all the VODs. And I'm trying to upload my VODs to YouTube later so I can section it. People can see how to build something, and hopefully I can give some instruction. Like at this stage, I'm doing stabilizers. I need to have washer. So this is the washer to avoid shorting on the PCB when you have this screw. But most of the PCB nowadays has ECD protection. You probably don't really need, but it's just like better than not doing it and risking it. So I would say just do it. So Mr. Steve, I'm doing regular backspace, and if you don't really like that, please let me know as soon as possible. So actually I'm gonna just like message Yeah, I'm right. I literally just lose one washer, and luckily I just grabbed one more washer, so I don't need to grab one more again. Okay, so let's do test on the steps, and what we will need is some keycaps with the plate and just a switch that we can go testing it. See how lovely this looking, the Tangerine steps and Tangerine switches. Yeah, especially this purple one, like really pop out. Okay, need some keys. So I have some keys to test. Yeah, if we can get all 8 steps, it will looking awesome. Because they are actually produced similar form fact that one has a transparent and the other also has transparent, but this one is not. Okay, let's test. Yeah, might need a little bit more lube on the spacebar. But it's also possible because of the loose switch. Yeah, I don't think that's the spacebar stabilizer problem. It's probably because of the PCB. Yeah, so it's all good. I mean, why not just add a little bit more lube anyway? It's no harm. As long as you don't add too much. Okay, let me message the client to ask Twitch crash on you? Is my stream crash? Let me check my stats. Yeah, I think the stream quality is okay. I mean, on my side. Who knows? Okay, so the client comes back not knowing what's the difference of steps caps lock and regular caps lock. That's a good question. Let me check how to show the best way of steps caps lock with regular. Yeah, I think it's more on the aesthetics rather than saying like functionality. Yeah, I don't really see a good photo showing the difference. What the hell? Yeah, steps looks much better. Okay, steps caps lock sold. Okay, time to clean up the loop station and transition it into solder station. Most important of all, I need to open the garage door and also open the fan. Well, actually I haven't put all the switches in. So let's go the switches. So first thing first, we need the foam. Second thing, we want to put on the plate, and then let's put on all the switches. And let's settle down on the step caps lock so we don't forget. Okay, I feel like this PCB is very loose on the switch, so while we solder we definitely need a little bit of force. Yeah, you can see it's easy to pop out. So the friction at this stage is not that much. Yeah, I just need some more keys. And make sure all the foam is well in place. Yeah, I have to admit the Tangerine switch sounds a little bit higher pitch, but it looks awesome. So this is the carbon fiber plate, and Space65 CyberVoyager is top mount. And for carbon fiber plate, people's advice on me is always use foam. So this one comes with foam. I will definitely use the foam. And other carbon fiber plate I get, one is the Forever 65, and I don't remember others, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of carbon fiber plate due to the only one I tried on a tray mount. When they don't have foam, it generates a little bit pingly sounds. So when you have the foam, that definitely solves the problem. So I have 70 or 69 Tangerine, and this board will require, yeah, it has the blocker, so it requires 67, so I should have 2 left. Okay, sounds about right. We have 2 left. So let's open the door. Okay, let's push all the switches in to make sure they will sit. I think last time I have a crooked switch. Wow, a switch just popping. Thanks for the following, Steve. So right now I'm trying to play a keyboard by pushing all the switches in because they are not really tight fit. So we definitely need to do some work during solder to make sure they are well fit. So this is what it looks like right now. The purple PCB with the carbon fiber plate and also the Tangerine switches. And the steps are the same looking as the Tangerine switch. So you don't really see it's a stabilizer. Okay, let's solder the corner first. Yeah, you can hear the sound that has the click sound. That's because the switch is not well sit in. If you don't try to make sure the corner one gets soldered well. Yeah, so after I try to pushing, you will be able to see the switch actually sit really well, and the solder joint. Yeah, you basically want to have well soft solder joint. Okay, keep doing the corners. last corner. Yeah, so basically you try to heat up the solder, push the switch in, and wait until it cools so it can get secured by the solder. So you also want to do maybe a center one. And top center. And bottom center. Well, let me just make this switch sitting because this is loose fit. Yeah, basically turn our badass enemy become our ally. Yeah, the loose they were, the better support they will provide if you try to secure them first. Okay, let's do some more on the top row. Yeah, bottom row just has two little keys that you probably need to anchor, so you always want to do enough. The top row just has much more switches. Yeah, you can still hear the click. That means it's still not fully set. Yeah, I think that's the tricky part of a soft plate, because you probably have to always ensure the switch setting. Yeah, it may also be because of the PCB. Okay, so we got the bottom row and top row. Okay, so we should be good to go with all the rest. Just need to make sure they are pushed in. Okay, one more row and we will call it done. Okay, so we should be soldering everything, and then let's just test. Okay, so everything's working, and we can put everything back. Let me wash my hands. Okay, so let's try to take all the soldering stuff out, and now it's assembling time. So these are the screws for plate. Okay. So we can have our let's get our case back. And our PCB. So we will need to screw everything back in using our beloved Grid Studio screwdriver. And I think I can close the door because it's a little bit too cold in the garage. Yeah, actually after assembling both tray mounts and top mount and also gas key mount, I would say the top mount is the easiest one. So let's try this way. If we put the top case back onto the bottom one. And then going back. 好。
在直播吗？
快完了。
在直播吗？
在。
在还是不在？
在。
可是我都录了呀。
5分钟。Okay, so let's take a look. And let's try to plug. Well, actually it's the orange color really match the Tangerine switch. But now let's put on the keycaps. So we are going to put the MT3 DVTTY. Yeah, let's see how the MT3 profile keycaps on this one sounds. Yeah, I think the ocean color looks awesome on this traditional beige colorway. Actually, it's not that beige, it's a little bit cold gray white, but it's actually not a bad matching. Yeah, let's not use color mod. Actually, you know what? I have a better color on the better one for the backspace. Yeah, you will see what I meant in a few minutes or seconds. Okay, so this is the step caps lock. Yeah, you can see there's a gap between it and the next key. Okay, the right side mods, these are usually like not my domain. I have no idea what I would put here. Maybe page down here. Okay, this is not the right one. So if it's page down here, we will have page up here. That looks better. Then we can have end here. Home here. Okay, there's a little bit problem on this key, so I will try to find a good solution. So we will have the lost and found kit that you can find some interesting key.
好呢，
快啦！ Oh yeah, this one. Okay, let's get a sound test. 我打第一录完就好，就1分钟。Wait a second. Okay, I will try to set up VIA so that it will be easy to change. Okay, but now let's try to get some sound test. Let's bring monkey type. Okay, so this is basically the Space65 CyberVoyager ocean colorway, and it comes with the carbon fiber plate and built with Tangerine 67 gram, looped with Krytox 205G0, and the keycaps are MT3 DEF TTY. Here's the mod sound. Yeah, I think it's really sucky. Like the carbon fiber plate with foam and the foam below that, it turns this board to be like not hollow at all. And Tangerine switches are like nice sound and really smooth. And I really like the keycaps. The keycaps has a little bit higher profile. You can see like higher profile than regular GMK or cherry profile. And it has like a little bit deep dish on certain keys, so it actually embraces your finger, so it's like good tapping feeling. And also it's PBT keycaps, so it don't really shine. Yeah. 好了，马上好。
你关了吗？
快了，再5秒钟。我要说拜拜了。Okay, yeah, so this is end of the stream, and we have this beautiful Space65. I will try to make sure like I have the right gap on the right side. And yeah, see you